Hello and welcome back to another episode of An Angel and an Alien. This is episode 8, I believe, and it's just a few minutes after they went to bed, but I did a bit of investigation to see why she's not getting pregnant yet. You know, why it's not even bringing up the option to have the pregnancy test, and I found out that it's because in the MC Command Center mod, you can set these things called flags, sim flags, right? And if I click on this for her, it says she was already flagged for no offspring and to never be married. So anyway, we've obviously got past the marriage part, but yeah, she's not getting offspring or, you know, even requiring a pregnancy test because the mod is blocking that. And that's very useful, by the way, if you want Sims in your town not to have babies or not to get married. Like if you want to leave a particular Sim as a future partner for one of your Sims, you can flag them so that they never marry until you're ready to play with them. Or if you do, if say a Sim's really nasty and you don't want them to have any babies, you can flag them not to have offspring, and so fine, no more nasty Sims in the world. There's a whole lot of different flags you can do, so I'm just going to go in there and clear the flags for her. The reason, actually, it still says it. I wonder why. I want all. Sorry, I wasn't clicking on the right thing. So the reason why she had those flags is because when I was playing, like, basically I set it up so that if I was playing Rodney, her twin brother, then she wouldn't get pregnant or get married to someone else while I was playing with him, because they were separate households, and vice versa. So I think he's probably got some flags on him as well that I have to clear. But yeah, so she is now able to be impregnated. I just need to also check that she is actually married to Brun. Yeah, it's his spouse. So the mod didn't block that, but it probably would have blocked autonomous or automatic marriage, which can happen with this mod. That's something I like in my game. So even though it's the middle of the night, and even though she has work to go to tomorrow, yeah, 7 hours, because I'm quite keen to get on with the whole baby stuff and the parenting, blah blah blah. Let's have Brun wake up. Wakey wakey, wearing his hot pants. And I was going there for a second, but yeah, let's try for baby with Ruby. Because they are unable to talk over beds, they're walking up to each other, and he's like, let's try again, huh? She's like, yeah. Lucky for them, the process of getting pregnant is actually quite enjoyable. So they're quite into the idea, and yeah, there they go. And I've got a feeling that it's going to work this time. That is, unless he's got some flags on him to prevent him from having babies. We shall see. That's going to be the next problem, right? I just know it, because that's something I might have done, you know, to stop that happening before I had married him to her. Anyway, we shall see. Hopefully not, though. Oh, I completely forgot to start my timer. I'm going to help. Yeah, I've got a little timer now, so that I can make sure that I'm not going beyond 20 minutes. Okay, same thing's happened again. He's dropped off to sleep, she's been kicked out, and it's gone straight into fast time. I don't know what's going on there. It's a bit strange. But does she have the option now to check for pregnancy? Yes, okay. So let's do it. And fingers crossed. Hope it works out okay. Yes, she is pregnant. Yay! Okay, cool. This is, you know, because this is supposed to be like a parenthood, but he's already awake now. This is supposed to be like a parenthood focused kind of Let's Play, so, you know, they've got to have the babies. He's obviously really happy. He's glowing because happy, whereas her greenish glow is because she's actually really dirty. I guess from the woohoo, I don't know exactly what they were doing that got them dirty. Anyway, so it's still the middle of the night, but I don't like the idea of her getting into bed dirty, although she isn't exactly awfully dirty. This is the thing, it doesn't matter if they go to bed dirty, it's not going to cause a problem. But because we kind of treat Sims a bit like humans, you know, we're grossed out by the idea of her getting into bed, well I am, so we kind of treat them like humans anyway. Quick shower, I think. Rather than a bath, although I feel like she wants a bath. Now, I've just got that feeling that she's kind of a bath person. She wants to have a bath. Anyway, you can go back to sleep. Great. And while that's going on, I just want to check what happened to the food. So, the last 2 eggs that she's got left are going to go off in like 30 minutes. I'm going to chuck them anyway. Once I find the right place to chuck them into. That should have worked there, but I just probably didn't hold them in the right place. But yeah, because 30 minutes won't be enough for them to get downstairs and eat it. Even if I stick them in the fridge. So she'll have to make some fresh eggs Benedict or something else instead. So I'm having a bit of success today with recording Let's Play episodes. And it mostly seems to be because I got the lighting right, and I'm also really in the mood to get some recorded. I don't like the fact that I'm releasing like 1 episode every week at the moment, so I'm going to try and ramp up my production, and hopefully if I get a few more episodes lined up, I can release them a bit more often, and it's going to be a bit of a better experience for you. Because I think it would suck to have to wait a week if you're really into a story. Now, I don't think it's the most compelling story in the planet or anything, but it's alright, isn't it? You know, at least 2 or 3 people like it. So anyway, she is extremely thin actually, but I think you can just see it coming there. Hard to tell though, but she is probably a bit too thin. I probably should have made her a bit bigger. But yeah, she's naturally born like that. Anyway, let's get to sleep before you sleep the day away at work, because that would be awful. And also between episodes, I've actually gone through and changed all their lighting so that it's auto lights now instead, which I prefer. I've just left a couple of lights on, like this light here above the stairs is on all the time, and I also left this little lamp down the bottom of the stairs on as well. But otherwise all the other lights only turn on when Sims are in the room, which I prefer. Sorry, there's some noises coming from the neighbour's direction. Actually, I have neighbours all around me, which is great, isn't it? I have no privacy, or very little. The only way I can have privacy is to have the blinds down and to not make any noise. Because, you know, we can all hear each other, which sucks. Especially because one of my neighbours has their bathroom right against my room. It's terrible. Anyway. Better than the last place I was in, believe it or not. So yeah, now they're sleeping, but they're sleeping at a very slow speed because I hadn't switched over to ultra speed for some reason. I don't know why. It's a bit annoying, but let me try and speed it up a bit. Although, hang on, let me just check. When does she have to get up for work? 4 hours. Okay, so she can at least get a couple of good hours there. I've got a funny feeling she's not going to be very... Wait, I need to get out the house. Want to meet me at breakfast at Corso Nuova. No thanks. That's a restaurant that I made actually. So yeah, she's got work in 2 hours and she's not fully rested yet. He hasn't got work till much later on in the day, so I don't really care what's happening with him right now. I'm more concerned about her. It would be good if I made some packed lunches or something, so that in New Zealand we call what the Americans call sack lunches, we call them packed lunches. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's probably the same all over old British colonies like New Zealand, Australia, Canada, etc. We probably all call them packed lunches rather than sack lunches. Sack lunches sounds weird to me. Probably packed lunches sounds weird to Americans. If you're American, tell me if you think it sounds weird. Anyhow, so she's up and about already. No, she was planning to go right down the street and pick up this fruitcake that's lying there. Hang on, who's that? I don't recognise her. Irene Hawkins. Okay, maybe some of my Sims in the other town, in the rest of the town, have aged out while I wasn't looking. I like looking around to see who's going past. I think this could be Skylar Zing. Yes, it is. See, I've got a memory, even after all these years. So, right. She is starving. She's only got about an hour and 10 minutes until she has to get to work. But probably just enough time to cook up some food to help out. Actually, let's just make like a fruit salad, but let's make like 8 of them so we don't have this problem tomorrow. And she's thinking about it now. But come on, Sims, come on, I'm just giving you a command, don't stand around doing nothing. Yeah, I'd like to see the responsiveness of Sims improved. And if not in Sims 4, then in Sims 5. But I don't like thinking about Sims 5 because I always think, you know, even if the base game is a lot better, you know, if the engine is a lot better and if the Sims have better personalities, even if that's the case, you still have to wait like furthermore years to get like seasons and pets and you know, vampires and the like. So I don't like thinking about Sims 5, even though I do like thinking about Sims 5. We're still waiting for stuff in Sims 4. So yeah, slice those apples. Excuse me. So 40 minutes or so left until she has to get to work. Debating whether I want to go with her to work again or yeah, let her go in on her own. I think probably I will go in with her. Because otherwise, you know, the episode's a bit more boring. If she just, you know, he goes off to work, she goes off to work, we just wait around in the house. It wouldn't be so fun. Now, I know time goes past faster when they're not there, but still, I'd rather go to work with her. Because, you know, scientist career is kind of interesting. I haven't played it for a long time. Yeah, he isn't quite ready to get up yet, but when he is, I shall get him go to the loo and shower, maybe do a brisk shower so he can do some working out before work. Why is she so unhappy? Morning sickness, perhaps? Right. We're going to empty the coffee and see if she can get a quick coffee before work. I'm guessing she won't be able to. Let's see. Because she's still so tired from the day before. You know, this is like a vicious cycle, as anyone who's had sleep problems will know. If you don't get it sorted out, then this keeps going on to the next day and the next day and the next day. Yeah, 1 minute left, and she's gonna go up to work. Ah, damn. Okay, so let's join work. But even though it's not quite 20 minutes yet, I think that's a good time to end it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back to watch another episode or a speed build, and which reminds me I need to do some more speed builds. And anyway, I hope you have a great week, and hope to see you again soon. Please consider leaving a comment below, because you know I love the comments. Anyway, take care and bye bye.